Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you two new figures from the DC Multiverse.
Yes, from Todd McFarlane.
And we have on the left
we have The Flash, Jay Garrick, and then on the right we have Impulse.
which is a gold label edition.
Yes, and actually I think this is actually missing the because I looked on the website. This is actually should have like a platinum label because this is a different color scheme from the one you normally find.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the packaging, see if it's maybe, ta-da! Look at that. That's got to be some comic book art, right?
Yeah, this is the gold, I guess, golden age. This is like the first Justice Society Flash. It looks more like is it Hermes?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
With the winged helmet and everything. Messenger of the gods.
And he's going to come with some special...
Yeah, like Speed Force.
And then Impulse.
Impulse, he also has some Speed Force.
Whoa.
He is on the back.
He definitely looks like a kid.
Yeah.
So it's from Flash War.
Yeah, so this is from the Flash War wave. And then this is from the Flash Age.
Oh,
wave.
there you go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get these two figures out of their boxes and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Let's take a look at
Jay Garrick.
Let's take a look at him first. So he comes with these four...
like the Speed Force trails.
Yeah, so you can show at the end how you can kind of attach these on arms and legs and to show off the Speed Force. Like he's moving really, really fast.
Yes.
And then he has the running hands.
Yes, gotta have the running hands.
Very cool. And then he has, so those are open, flat hands, and then the ones on him are closed fists. But let's go ahead and take a look. Here's the artwork you saw on the back. And there's a little data file about him, so you can read about that. And then, of course, he comes with the stand, and he's on the stand because he's in motion. So let's take a look at him up close. Ooh. I'm getting like a real forest ranger vibe with this visor over his eyes like that. There's his facial sculpt. I don't know if it's trying to focus on his... But there you go. There you have his face. The helmet. The wings. They're very nice and detailed right there. And the back. And like I said, his hands are closed fists. He's got like the fingerless glove type things. Trying to see if it even goes. Sometimes it might just be a thing that fits around their hands, but I think it's supposed to be fingerless gloves. And then he's got the flash lightning bolt.
Yeah,
trail.
it's interesting. This, I mean, I like this muted color scheme, but it's definitely different because, like it's not like the bold yellow lightning bolt like up his chest like normally is. It's
very subtle.
Just the outline.
It's only the hat that makes him look. It makes him look like he's retro. He's definitely got more muted colors. And then there's his belt buckle. I was trying to see if it's a separate piece or not. I think it is attached to there. He's got the blue pants and the boots with the little wings on them. That's really cool on both sides. All right, so I'm going to let you go ahead and show off his articulation. They might be similar.
Yeah, they probably should be very similar, but so it's going to have a point at the neck, and that will allow him to look down, look up, and then, of course, side to side. He has the double butterfly shoulders that a lot of the McFarlanes have, so it'll give him increased range of motion, and it'll extend as well as twist. He also has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists, so they will bend and twist. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist, and then of course the mid torso, so you can get some good posing out of that. He has point at the hips, which of course if he's going to be running, he definitely needs that. He has the double knees, and then the ankles will pivot, turn, and roll. Just watch when you're rolling it that you don't mess up. This is actually soft, so it'll kind of give some, but. And then of course he has the toe articulation. So awesome to add this version of the Flash to our collection.
All right, so let's take a look at Impulse. First of all, he's going to come with 4 of the little Speed Force. His are, I was going to say, they're not as thick, and they're a little bit more translucent than the ones that Jay has, but they're, and then maybe smaller in some areas, but you can fit them around that figure as well. Let's take a look at his collector card. So there's the artwork from the back. That's really fun. He looks a lot younger to me in the artwork because he just looks like so much of a kid.
Yeah, definitely gives a younger appearance on the card than it does the figure.
Yeah, so it's kind of like past and present. Anyway, so there's his data file. Real name Bart Allen. So, and then you have his name up there. Let's take a look. He also comes with the stand with the DC embossed logo and the peg on there. And let's take a look at Impulse. I'm going to take him off of his stand for a second. Alright, let's take a look. He's got the goggled eyes. So you can see his eyes within there.
I'm glad that they made it translucent so you could see the eyes through there and not
just
a solid piece.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then he's got the little wing things on the side of his, I guess you would call this a mask. But he has open top mask so his hair can flow. And I think that's cool that it's red and it's all like almost like a fire quickness. He does not have any kind of like lightning bolt right there. But let's see, his shoes do not have any of the wings on there. But the back, now this looks lightning bolt-ish with the little, got the red going. He does have closed fist. And that's the, one closed fist and one relaxed hand. And that's what he comes with. I'm going to take a look at his shoes. He's got some fancy ankle things there, which are kind of like in a little bit different color shade of red, like more like the outside stripe of this. He's got some wrist things almost like that mimic the ones on his ankles. So he's a really neat looking guy. Definitely a unique looking figure. And this is like a really pale gray up against the 2 different color reds, and then the yellow or golden yellow on the wings. So I'll let you show off and see if there's anything different between this figure and Jay.
Okay, so yeah, just in looking at it, it does look like it's going to be very similar. The neck, the butterfly shoulders, it looks like he has all the same points of articulation in the torso. Same with the torso and the arms. He has the 2 points in the torso. This is a little tight, but it does give. And it looks like he actually has, pretty much identical. The double knees, the kind of like 3-point ankles where, like I was showing on Jay, where it'll pivot, turn, and then also roll. And of course the toe. So I think it's pretty much identical articulation, and great to add Impulse to the Flash family.
Okay, so there's one last look at
the Jay Garrick Flash and Impulse.
So there they are with a little bit of the Speed Force wrapped around them. You can kind of use your imagination. I think they have they just stopped. That's why you still see it. Or they're getting ready to take off. Yeah. It's so fast you haven't seen it. But anyway, that's how you kind of do some of the Speed Force wrapped around them. These are 2 pretty cool figures, especially since we're getting some figures that you don't typically see. So
yeah, round out the Flash family.
Yes, Flash family. I like that. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.